everybody want to be a nigga, but don't nobody want to be a nigga.
True.
You know what I mean? So I'm telling you,
crazy, right?
The only way we gonna get what we need to get, and I think y'all know the answer to this, is you gotta start looking motherfuckers in their eye, man. No more scary shit.
True.
You know what I mean? Look how they took this country, how they done took everything over in this world. And they done killed like, what, 300 million motherfuckers over time? On this continent?
A lot.
300.
And they keep on bringing up other little bitty numbers and saying this is the worst thing that's
million.
ever happened in America. 9/11.
300 million.
3,000 people died. It's the worst thing that ever happened to the world ever.
3,000 of they goddamn people.
Yeah.
They damn people, but you got 300 million of native. How you discover some shit that people already here?
Yeah. And then it was like they used to talk about how we used to blend in with the Native Americans too, because they look like us.
Well, because we was already, we was over here already.
Yeah, I feel like that's what we're a mixture of. Is goddamn it that what was over here and black African.
So let me ask you this: so integrating was never a great thing for us.
Never.
No, but we still segregated though.
That's the fuck.
The only difference is nobody's like no. The only difference is that nobody's saying you can't come over here.
Well,
it's
what's
just
the point
it's already
of fucking
mentally
integrating?
But it's mentally okay. You still got white schools and you still got black schools.
Yeah, my son go to a white school.
Yeah, and he probably like the only handful of black kids there.
This mixture. I looked around. Africans and
you go to these schools up here. You know what I'm saying? They black schools, all black. And so happened where it's the blacker the school, the poorer the area.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? The whiter the school, the richer the area. You know what I mean? So it's just like, I ain't telling nobody to burn down nobody businesses. I'm telling them they need to make better decisions on the businesses that we go for. We only go to shit that we barbershops and shit like that. You get what I'm saying? Or car washes and shit like that. That's good. But we need something that people need. You feel me? We need something that other people need. You know what I'm saying? Like something that them motherfuckers can't live like. We could produce some shit that they always want. We don't have that.
Hip hop.
Yeah, but we sold it.
They took that shit from us.
Everything we get, we buy, sell it out.
So let me ask you this, right? So we had hip hop. Billions been generated off of that, and we still don't control it. So
that was our reparations right there.
So at what point, do we try to take hip hop back? I mean, or is it just a fact that if we got anything good that come out of our culture, somebody's going to be there to appropriate it?
When you say they took hip hop from us, or we sold it,
yeah,
to them in what form or fashion? Because for long as I ever known it, in any documentary that I watched, it was always white heads at the top of them record labels.
That's what I'm saying. They sold
only black labels we had was Motown.
But before they went to the record label, they was making music, right?
Yeah.
There you go. Then they go to the record label and they sold it.
Okay, or you can go a little bit deeper and maybe the content got changed, right? Because you got Public Enemy, Chuck D.
Yeah.
Right? They telling you exactly what the fuck to do.
Yeah.
You gotta fight the
powers. And they was jumping in the club, fight the power, and then after that, who came after that?
NWA.
What you talking
NWA, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay, NWA. Now niggas is gang banging and shit. Now niggas is...
Them niggas wasn't really on that gang banging shit.
Who?
Shit.
Them niggas had a movement. NWA, fuck the police.
Fuck the police.
I ain't never see them niggas as no gang banging shit.
So they wasn't doing gangster music.
They was doing gangster music to who? Who put it in that category? They talked shit and they kept it real with the shit they were saying from another coast. Whoever was over
some NWA right now.
No, who was over the record label?
Let's play it right now.
So when a nigga giving you an aggressive positive message, it's considered gangster.
Play NWA right now.
No, I fuck with it. I grew up listening to it. I'm just asking though.
Play NWA and let
it's
me
gangster because they said it's gangster.
Let me hear it. Play some NWA and let's listen to it right now.
I heard a lyric on the song saying, "I'm a nigga, you a nigga. Wouldn't you like to be a nigga too?" I mean, they done had all kinds of shit.
That ain't all the lyrics though.
No, it was more to it than that.
Tell me a whole song by NWA. What was NWA's image?
Fuck the police.
That was their whole
rebellious. No, they was rebellious.
Okay, they was rebellious, but
Niggas had jerry curls and black jeans and what kind of shit? What? Nikes?
Is you serious?
Gangsta Nikes? I'm talking about, you might see it from a different perspective when you say hip hop.
We gonna play NWA.
But the thing was, if you was in hip hop back then, you had to go get a deal. You had to go somewhere, and the deal was to get you distribution so you could be more places, so your music could go out. So but
you still had to go fuck with them.
Yeah,
and that's how you sold it.
So in order for you to get a better job or a better living situation, what you got to do? Go fuck with them, huh?
I ain't talking about what you gotta do. I'm talking about what you did. You get what I'm saying?
So what you ain't got to do is what you gonna did anyway.
But you did it. Mm-hmm. So if you saying you just did it for the money, just admit that.
A lot of times it ain't for the money. You got to do what you got to do to feed your family. You remember what
you did? You did it to feed your family. Then say you sold out to feed your family.
Is that a bad sellout or that's a good?
It's still the same.
Is it a good or bad sellout?
Because you still sold out your children, because down the line your children still gonna be here, and after that they gonna be here.
But
and
they'll get to that generational wealth.
Hold on, you worried about the wealth. I'm talking about what it created. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You talking about a gangster rap, and I ain't down it. I'm not on them shit like, you know what I'm saying? Like you shouldn't make music when you talking about the reality of the hood. Yeah, that's cool and all.
That's what we come from.
Hold on, but listen to the music, bro. Listen to it. Now look at the music today. You get what I'm saying?
I don't even understand some of this shit.
Now in hindsight, you can say that.
I got my particular rappers that I listen to. Somebody would message. I still listen to old school shit too. I still bump Dead Prez. I still listen to.
Why Dead Prez wasn't promoted like that?
Because you got a positive message. Any positive rappers, De La Soul.
There you go.
So say Dead Prez.
Go look at the crime
Poor
rates.
Righteous Teachers.
Listen, bro. Go look at the crime rates during people like Daylight Soul, and all these other people. Go look at the crime rates in the inner cities and all that shit. Not to say they was perfect, but just look at what was going on around that time. You get what I'm saying? You couldn't go and shoot a nigga grandma and shit. Like, you couldn't do a lot of shit. That shit wasn't promoted. Did it happen? Yeah, it happened, but it wasn't promoted. You know what I'm saying? But music ended up getting to this point where it didn't just happen overnight that this music so fucked up. It went from here, then it went to here, then it went to here, then it went to here. You know what I'm saying? These record labels that these folks selling their music to, they telling them, y'all can only do certain this. Yeah, you can talk about that, but I want you to drive this too. So make sure you kill a nigga in your music. You know what I'm saying? You kill a nigga too.
And you made the most money if you talked about killing the most niggas.
Yeah, but let me see a white group come out there and say, yo, I don't give a fuck how fucked up and killing each other white folks is. They not gonna make no music and promote it within each other. I'm gonna kill a fucking cracker. That shit would not be accepted. Motherfuckers be like, did you hear that? They wouldn't allow that shit to be promoted. But with us, you saying that's where we come from. That's where they put us at. They put us in a ditch. Mm-hmm. So now when we get the money, we come right back to the ditch. And we think we can fix the ditch. The ditch gonna be there. This capitalism, the bottom is always gonna be there, but the people at the bottom don't have to be there. So the people who done made it could have got these people, except that they sold out, so they can't help their own people. But they want to tell you to vote and do all this other shit. But them niggas, listen, they run where the check's at. So if you run with the check's at and you'll do anything for the money, you a leader? So where you lead me to? Right back to the same motherfuckers who put this last name on me and got us being so proud of this shit. We don't really have space to be like, but what about this? What about that? It's like, it's only one route that we can go, or we gonna be right back in the cage like we was before.
You gotta see these motherfuckers.
They almost got us, bro. They almost got us prepped up to the point where they was like, if we just lock up all the niggas right now, people will be happy because of how they promoted us. Oh my God, he's a criminal. You know what I'm saying? So they made us look like criminals all the time. You take the rap music and every other thing that's going on, and they make us look bad. So everything black is bad. So if the world sees black people behind a cage and shit, like, we had to lock them up. Did you see the Chicago numbers? We had to lock them up. You see how bad Baltimore is? We had to lock them up. You see New Orleans? What about, oh man, the buff is fucked up. All this shit, oh damn, they even turned up apartment complexes. They can't live amongst us. We told y'all they was animals.
But you can fund
That's
all
what's
this
happening.
negative bullshit in this rap music.
Yep.
But y'all won't drop a single penny in this motherfucker to build a school or a rec center or something like that. Like they just came up with this stimulus money, right? $2.2 trillion.
Yeah.
Oh my God. We've been begging for reparations since forever.
And you know motherfuckers need help out this bitch.
And we can't get that.
And it's like,
We ain't even
oh,
asking-
folks like,
what
oh,
the fuck?
this niggas is begging. What you mean? Begging what? This economy exists only because of the slave trade.
That's it.
All these companies, Walmart, all these places that we diehard customers to, they
All
owned our
benefit.
ancestors, bro.
All benefited.
They owned them. They beat and raped our ancestors and shit.
They got that old money for real.
And they up there just living like, yo, I'm glad I don't gotta go there. But take away funding for such and such or whatever, they'll be okay. They up there pushing the button. At what point in time do you say these folks are not capable of treating people right? Why we keep voting on these motherfuckers? Why we keep, we gotta vote on them because the other one might get in there. What? They both been one and the same.
All the people that they think got an influence over us, they go tell, and they have these videos and shit on social media, and they got these voices like they make us or persuade us or brainwash us to go vote, and people feel like they're obligated, like they vote count.
Bro, if a white dude say exactly what I'm saying, people will say, oh nigga, that white boy said that.
They gonna speak it with a different jargon.
But they gonna listen to him and they ain't gonna look at him like, oh, he one of them woke motherfuckers.
Just because they white don't mean they right. And all white people think they got the white away when they wronger than a motherfucker too.
They kind of do though. They give it to them out here. Look how people treat black people as opposed even us.
Yep.
Look how we treat. If two white people rode bikes down this motherfucker right now, the car would stop. We was like, yo, them some white people. Like damn. Like we would in our head, it's like, nigga, it's getting all right around here. Cause it's white people riding bikes.
Shit.
Nigga, Boulder Crest, white people walking down the street with
When
dogs.
you see white people in your neighborhood,
Gentrification.
Yeah.
you damn right. It's pretty much in a couple of years,
Your
your
neighbor-
taxes gonna go up, your
Yeah,
property value gonna go
and
up.
your police presence gonna be around here too.
Yeah.
Cause y'all not gonna do the same shit that y'all did when it was just y'all. Now we around here, we bringing our police. The police, white, black, Asian, green, it don't matter. The police is not on your side. They come to lock your black. They come against you.
The overseers.
Yeah.
That's what you talking about.
They against us, and here we go with the black police officers. Now, if you a black police officer, right, and you like, yo, I'm holding down my section. I make sure they don't treat this person bad, this whatever. You that type of cop? Okay, cool. You for black people. You just got a job, but you for black people. You know what I'm saying? Now you got them other cops who they do exactly what they position tell them to do. Harass black people, make them uncomfortable in their own. We Americans too, but we the only motherfuckers that's scared at night and shit riding around or getting pulled over by the police. White people don't give a fuck about the police. They don't ride around like, oh shit, I hope the police don't do shit to me today. They don't give a fuck. They can put goddamn whatever in their car. They can have 2 corpses in their trunk. They gonna be comfortable smiling up the road because ain't nobody gonna fuck with them. They not even looking for them.
I guess that would make it the white way.
Yeah.
What about
The whitey way.
But we can't accept that shit,
What
man.
about
People accept it.
these Asians though? What do we got to do about them? I mean, they already kicking our kind out of
Man,
their houses and homes in their country. So why are we still?
They got power to kick somebody out of somewhere that they live out the country.
They putting them out on the streets
Man, listen.
In China,
in China.
Listen, they
black
doing
Africans,
They
black
own
people.
houses, condos. They got leases, all that shit, and they ass is out there on the curb, bro.
They are just kicking black people the fuck out of China.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Meanwhile, China buying up every bit of land they can in Africa, and we letting them.
Yeah.
So I mean,
So
how does that translate to here? I
Who
mean,
do we beef with? Do we beef with the Nigerians? Or the motherfuckers who allowing them to do all that shit? Like, we don't fuck with y'all? Cause y'all, like, who do we really beef with?
I think most of the people in Africa don't want to try to know what's happening, knowing they're getting exploited. But I think it's the government, the people up higher ups, they taking the bribes and they allowing for the shit to happen. That's what I
don't think it's no longer Africa once the Chinese integrated.
Yeah.
But
it's gentrification.
Africa
on a continent, ain't it?
Man,
listen, Africa is a continent.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's gentrification on the continent. You ain't never
China,
seen that shit done before.
Hold on. China is Asia. The Asian continent, right?
Mm-hmm.
Kung flu.
Yeah. Yeah. China is a country. Africa is a continent.
Mm-hmm.
So, what part of Africa are they in?
Core?
They are in the southern region. They're in South Africa. They're in Kenya. Most of the countries on the east coast of Africa, they're there, but they're also in Nigeria. But actually, Nigeria done already burned down a couple facilities, so Nigeria is really not going for none of that shit.
I agree.
And
you
I
gotta
think
get up, stand up.
But I think it needs to translate to over here too. How many times you done seen a black woman working in one of these Asian restaurants, and then the manager come from behind the counter and get to talking to them all crazy and shit? You remember you had the black lady on the news, the manager came right on Doze, whatever that is.
Yeah.
Came right on the counter and smacked her up, choked her up and shit.
Man, I hate that shit for people who work jobs. At some point, where does the respect kick in, or where does your self-dignity? You can't talk to me any kind of way. This is just a job. I demand that respect. You can't treat me any kind of way. Don't put your hands on me. You don't gotta guide me or nothing. Let me do my job and I'm out of here. When you start getting disrespectful with the wordplay, I mean, at some point you got to stand up for yourself. You feel me? And at some point, I don't know what happened to us, but at some point we got neutered, think that we don't have no rights to stand up as the people.
True.
I'm talking about our color itself would back down or bow down to them. And I'm not to be the one. Whatever I've been through in life, I know it gave me a stand-up technique that I stand up to any of them. I don't care. When it comes to white people, I just don't back down. I don't kiss their ass, and I don't welcome you with open arms to nothing that we doing.
Yeah.
Because you get in and all these people brainwash, and they praise you for something that you ain't even great at. You feel me? Because you're around us. Even like the one white boy in the crew. At any given time, he's supposed to be warned that day one that he come around running with black people. Niggas should never come out your mouth, or it shouldn't even be on your brain to even want to say the N-word. Nothing with N in it should come out your mouth. Not even nocturnal, natural, nothing, motherfucker. No N-words out your mouth.
Nintendo.
Nothing. Nice guy, nothing. I just feel like that because when white people get around us and they get cool, they get entitled. And I ain't gonna lie, I had a white dude I was doing business with. I did a DVD for him. He was like, man, one day I'm gonna be able to say that word. And I was like, what word? And I was like, before you even say it, if it's the word that I'm thinking, I'm gonna break your fucking jaw. I guarantee you'll never be able to say it correctly again.
Man, you always gonna break people's jaws, man.
I like hurting people for the shit that bruised us and everything that was like a lash to our back, nigga. I love fucking people up for that. Anytime you see me in anybody's presence that's not us,
this nigga's evil.
Watch how I move.
So why y'all think that
it's an inferior complex? You think?
Why you think that we can
take
out all our aggression out on each other, but not them when they do something wrong?
Because white Jesus.
White Jesus.
Yes.
We ain't supposed to do nothing to them.
Because we view them as God.
The other white meat? I don't view the other white meat.
You may think you don't, but when you break it down, we can go through a course of the day and I can show you how you do. And it's done subliminally.
You ever taught your kids that little white kid ain't no better than you?
No better. That's letting him know is a possibility. That's what they saying is the kid is better than you. So why you just you way better than this white kid because of the sled that he's on. He's already gonna be feeling like the white kid is better than him because of how society treat him. Right. So you gotta tell him, that kid ain't no better than you. You gotta pump that in him. But society gonna tell him he's underneath him. Yep. Say anything about black people, somebody will say something negative. All the positive shit we do, the black is the curse. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe we need to start calling each other some other color.
But that'll be hard to do because it's in our program. So every Every 20 years they call it something different.
It's the wrong program.
But see, if the word nigga, they confuse, they made us call each other niggas. Now you can't even look at a black person without thinking of nigga. That shit's in your DNA now. So every time you see, oh, look at these two niggas up here. Oh boy, if that was a nigga, like no matter what, nigga is in your body now. Now it's a part of your culture. So they went from calling you that to putting it, instilling in you. Now you keep on throwing that out there. That's the whip, no matter what. It words is spelling.
So you saying we forever slaves? We gonna forever get our ass whipped now?
Cause you feel like you a nigga. You feel like a nigga. Yeah. If you feel like a nigga is
at
beneath
what point
them,
don't you stop feeling like you a nigga?
When you get your mind right.
What's mine right? Money?
No.
Moving away from the hood?
When you able to sit down.
When you wake your ass up?
Yep. That's part of it. But you gotta
when you wake up,
have
you
that knowledge, bro. You gotta
start to see it. Like
you gotta study, bro.
I hate this shit for our people, man.
You gotta study it.
I truly do it. Cause whatever this shit is, you say the Willie Lynch letter earlier, or whatever. It's people mind poison so bad. It's so. This shit's so sad. Like niggas chained without being people. Chained down, and it's like.
But why though? I mean, that's what I want to hear. What are your theories, both of y'all, on why we the most hated? I think I kind of got a feeling why. I think Frances Cress Welsing touched on it.
We
in
gifted,
her books,
man.
But what y'all think?
We got a natural gift, yo.
I'm just
we blessed, yo.
I mean, off the cuff, I would say is if you look at, and this ain't for Africans, this ain't for Jamaicans, this ain't for no other. I'm talking about black Americans, born in America, descendants of slaves. I feel like if you look around and you look at sports and all that shit that they say that we dominate, you will see that it's black Americans that dominate that.
Yeah,
you know
we dominate everything we touch.
I feel like our women, I feel like black women are just as capable out of all the races of people, and I might be wrong, but from me seeing this race, whatever, are the only, probably the only women who could do what the men can do. Far as it's some women, the closest thing to a super athletic dude with a woman, if it was a race, it would be a black woman. I feel like they the most athletic. A lot, like, I feel like they feel like we brilliant. Like, far as they can't figure out why we ain't gone yet.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They can't figure out, like, damn, how do they make it through these situations? We set up all these traps for them, even though they fucked up.
There's a lot of traps.
They still alive.
There's a lot of fucking traps, boy.
Yeah, so they set up all these traps and we still around. But Pac said it best. He said, they know they can't kill us. Only way we gonna lead this motherfucker is if we kill ourselves. So they started making us to the point where we killing ourselves. That's the only way to get us up off the planet. They could throw their little enhancements and shit, but we too strong of a people.
Too black.
We too strong as a people. I feel like it's most black people are my complexion, no darker than your complexion. You get what I'm saying? His complexion, like the complexion that we are. This is black American. This is black America. Most black America is brown. You know what I'm saying? So, like,
yeah, I'm probably the darkest nigga in the car.
But even that, you not to the point where it's like if you see somebody you like you can see somebody who foreign, who's from somewhere else. You can call it. Yeah. When people see like us overseas, they automatically know we from America. How was that? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Probably my cologne. That Creed be knocking motherfuckers ass.
Nah, they probably just look at you and like you can see your people. You can see like they know us better than we know us. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
They do. They got one up on us, but we over here we must be under some hell of a brainwashing.
Yeah, we under hell of a brainwashing. Brother Polite said the nigga was made and manufactured in the USA. We was made niggas. That's not who we are. That's not naturally who we are.
Why they ain't tat that on all our foots?
Tat what?
Made in America, nigga.
Why would they
Made in the USA. It's on everything else, nigga.
It's tatted.
Made in China or
It's
made
tatted.
in the
Wait
USA.
till you get some money. It's tatted real good. It's called Europeanized. Goddamn it! As soon as you get some money, you gonna buy some European shit.
Yeah.
You ask any nigga with their dream car, I guarantee it come from Europe.
Yep.
You ask a nigga with his dream house and shit like that, I bet inside that bitch is gonna be something from Europe.
Yep.
What my dream house is something that's comfortable enough for family. I don't need no.
I'm talking about the average nigga.
Average nigga.
What we consider niggas.
The nigga that get out
Right?
the hood, he gonna buy something big, huh?
He gonna come. He got like, you ever seen that dude from the hood who win a settlement and he go broke right there before everybody's eyes? He buy everybody's shit. He just got to show everybody that he got it. See, we trying to prove to each other that we got it. Meanwhile, we think highly of the white man because when we see him in something, we feel like he deserve it. Now you see your partner or something roll up, you want to know everything, what he did, this, that, how you get that, everything. Now you see the white man pull up with that, he deserved that. Oh man, he white.
Not
I knew
necessarily.
He the biggest line.
Bro, come on,
And
man.
they do all the schemes and the scams to get to what they
nigga,
want.
if it's a group of niggas, let me stop using nigga.
It's too late.
If it's
brother.
a group,
You 50 niggas in.
It ain't no. Yeah, I am 50 niggas in.
Yeah, I was wondering
But
when
still,
you was gonna stop using
it got to
it.
start something, nigga. It's in my DNA too.
That word must taste good when it come out your mouth. I've never been so offended in my life.
You ain't offended,
To hear
but-
you say nigga so much.
but-
Look how dark skin I done got since you said
Because
nigga.
I got to speak it so they can understand it. You feel me?
But no, bring them to your
You know
level
what I'm
of
saying?
thinking, brother.
Nah, I speak it so they can understand it.
So you talking to the niggas or you talking to the black niggas?
All of them the same, one and the same. I don't separate them.
You can't, huh?
You can't, cause we all is us.
We all in the same game.
You know who I'm talking about when I say niggas.
Yeah, always, brother.
You know what I'm saying? But where was I at before you
Let me
messed
ask
my
you-
goddamn
let me
train
ask
of
you-
thought up
You say
again?
you gonna stop saying nigga.
Because
You 50 niggas in, bro.
Hold on
so
now.
what?
Wait a
1 million
minute.
niggas
You gotta start
inside.
somewhere.
You can't break me even though you try.
It gotta start
Francis
somewhere.
Wilson said the reason why we treated the way we treated and we the most feared is because we have the capability to genetically annihilate every race on this planet. For instance, if you get 100,000 Negroes to hump outside of their race and make sure whatever offspring that they got stays within the confines of the black race, then we can literally genetically annihilate every race on this planet.
That's awesome.
That's crazy.
So they gotta keep.
This is a case study she did now.
They gotta keep us inferior, so we can't fuck outside of
So
race.
do
'Cause
y'all-
every
do
chance
y'all-
I
do
get,
y'all
I
agree
do
with
my
that?
part.
So that's a form of pimping,
I
right?
told you, Ron, fuck more white women.
Who?
You ain't listen to me. You thought I was being racist.
What you talking about?
I told you, man. You know what I mean? Get over there.
So we supposed to be
Get
fucking
'em-
a white woman?
Yeah, you just heard what the man said.
Genetic
Fuck outside
annihilation.
your race.
So
Remember
we
the little
just-
Chinese bitch up there when I was trying to get the little egg rolls and shit?
So if we fuck the white women
They ain't Chinese. And African.
and we fuck all they women and get them pregnant.
We winning. We doing our part in society
I
to
mean,
change up this hate.
By her
shit.
standards, her case study, she
And
did
that's
a
a
case
woman.
study.
Is she a black or white woman?
She a black woman.
See, now that's some good information coming from a black woman. Because the way they
Highly
got us set
respected.
up and got us inferior, they got our black women shitting on
Highly
us.
respected.
So we can fuck our way out this.
We
Be
can
really
fuck
good.
our way out of this.
Damn.
This the best time to know that your dick is the best thing ever happened to you. Ain't you
But-
glad to be a
but
black
you
man?
gotta take it a step further and make sure.
I told you fuck white women so long ago. This nigga been not treating
Look,
himself.
look.
What?
Oh, man, let
At
me
least
stop
fuck
this.
some light
Look,
skinned
man,
bitches.
niggas on to something now and shit.
You goddamn right. Boy, I'm about to go out here and throw my dick to the white women.
But bro, that's a case study. She had that case study for a long time. We talking about years, plus 10 years, bro.
Mm,
She's got a book out.
mm.
You know what I mean? And she said, man, once the other races figured out that if a Negro fuck their daughter, it's gonna be a chocolate baby coming out, they had a problem with that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Now you think about the white population and how they having babies, which they are not. They had a negative birth rate.
Mm-hmm.
So we started talking about depopulation. I mean, who the fuck we really talking about? Because
Yeah.
we good.
That's a good way to put this
We're
shit.
good.
Because even with all the shit, all the weapons formed against us, we still at a good reproduction rate. Like with all the niggas that, we gonna kill, we should stop killing each other. Like it still ain't
But it's a gift and a curse fucking with white women too. You need to know.
I ain't fucking with no white women.
Cause they got what's them shits, them side effects.
I'm not fucking with no white women.
Might turn your back on your black family.
I'm not.
You might get rich.
Nah, that's
not come to this side of town no more.
There's
some side effects of fucking with white women.
That's your style.
You might cut your dreads off and start talking proper.
Dog.
Start wearing Tommy Hilfiger shirts. I'm just letting you know the side effects. So you go in there, you start hitting these white women, thinking you still gonna be Ron the Don. You're gonna be like Ron Berkowitz or some shit.
Something classy, huh?
Yeah, Jagagowitz or some shit.
You see how you think that white people are better?
I didn't say they was better.
Everything you named was something up to.
Show me a white woman that live in this neighborhood, nigga.
I will.
Yeah, you show me, cause I ain't never seen that motherfucker. That's y'all pale horse of the neighborhood, ain't it?
I mean, they got.
She must have been the lower class white woman to be over here.
Let me ask y'all this though: how y'all feel about? And this ain't no shot at nobody, but the homie Jeezy, I got a lot of respect.
Jeezy did his part,
but he did settle down with the Asian.
Yeah, I don't respect that.
Okay.
Come on, man. He doing his part, bro.
I mean, as far as like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't for me to respect, first of all. But
the man is in another race. He made a baby with her, right?
Listen.
No, not yet. I don't think
he married her, though, right?
He proposed.
Now the family gonna get involved.
Now look, though.
So do you think it's him? Do you think it's her, or it's just... It's time for Jeezy to get married because he been with other women, but they ain't get married.
Successful.
So is it how the Asian girl act, or what is it? Or is it that the age she caught him at the right age? What is it? What you think?
I like what he's doing over there. He experimenting.
Yeah, but I mean,
we tend to treat others better than we treat our own.
Now I treat my own right until they fuck up.
Remember, if he pass away, then that his wealth goes to her family.
No, he got a son.
It don't matter. The wife is before the son, sir.
God damn.
Yeah. The wife, it goes to her family. You feel me?
Dude, Jeezy know that? Cause I get on Instagram and hit that.
Hold on. Let's go to Kobe. Kobe, his wealth goes
he got four daughters though.
But it goes to her side of the family. They wasn't even fucking with his side of the family.
Kobe wealth won't go to his family.
Kobe wealth goes to his wife and her side of the family.
What does the mother and father get?
Family. Whatever's in that will. If they
better be nice to that little white girl. What is she?
Spanish, I think.
They better be nice to that little
This
Spanish
my
girl.
thing with Jeezy though.
God damn.
Look, we all done listened to Jeezy for years, right?
Hey, Corey, you was wrong. We fuck outside our race. We fucked again.
Look. Hey. Hey, I thought about that too. Like, damn, I'm mad for no fucking reason.
I done threw my dick out the window fucking with Corey.
They tallying it up.
Oh shit.
They tallying it up.
We done listened to Jeezy talk about, everything under the sun, including our women, and they haven't been talked about in the best light.
Yeah.
We can all agree upon that. But then in the end, you pick your life partner to be an Asian woman. You see what I'm saying? Now you spent a lot of your career, among other things, talking down, and you were talking down on our woman. Come on now, let's be real.
True.
But at the end of the day, you out here with the Asian, with the main link.
To each his own, though. You like what you like, and what? Let me tell you something.
I don't believe in that like what you like.
But stepping outside your race, I ain't saying he got to marry you to give his generational wealth away like that. Right, but he gonna get married because he in a happy space right now.
Cause you go and you get first generation rich and you give it away to another race. And people gonna look at it and
the people
when it
behind
comes to
him never
people,
enlighten him.
But listen,
y'all just bring this shit to my eyes, bro. I never seen it in that form or fashion, even to even think about it that deep. Like y'all niggas done taught me something today. And if ain't nobody over you or you ain't around no brothers that don't think like you or outside of the box, you left in that situation. You feel me? I don't even think that nigga know that far.
Because we the only race that feel like it's not an issue.
They will like you, but they don't like y'all.
Exactly.
Like they can be like, yeah, I love black people. Go in their closet. and show me one thing made by one of us.
Cotton.
Nothing. Cotton ain't made by us.
It's picked by us.
It was picked by us. It might still be. They might still have goddamn a whole heap of niggas in the back there. And they wake up every day. I don't know nothing better. I don't know who the president is, but I know I'm working for Master. You know, we've been free 150 years ago. Who gives a damn about freedom when I can work for Master?
There's some cases like that too.
Yeah, it is.
But that's what I'm saying. We the only people that think that, you know, we can be friends with everybody. Everybody's supposed to be cool with everybody.
And everybody keeps shoving a fork in our ass.
Got their own traditions. You can only do this with this amount. We only gonna go for with this person if they're not in our race. You know what I mean? They can't have everything that we have.
But
everybody's racist.
But let me ask you,
we not racist enough.
We the ones who really not racist.
Yeah, because we not racist enough.
Yeah, because
we don't love each other enough.
We ain't even cultural to the point where if you bring a white girl home, right? They gonna be like, oh shit, this white girl. The only culture. Listen.
My grandma was not having that.
Listen.
Who, your mama let you bring home a white woman?
Anybody who you bring that's with you.
Some are very unaccepted from the door.
They gonna say what they say.
No strong black grandma, no strong black mamas letting that white woman into the family.
Nigga. My grandma,
they know something that you don't know.
Yeah.
My grandma don't care.
Your grandma gonna tell you something when she leave.
I mean, when she leave, though.
Yeah, I know your grandma.
On the other end,
your grandma OG, she gonna keep it real. Yeah, she be like, so you're drinking milk and magnesium now, huh?
Nah.
You just gonna take that shit straight, huh?
My grandma wouldn't be like that.
You ain't lactose intolerant at all no more, huh?
If she cool, then if I'm cool with her, they cool with her. They ain't really like that. I mean, my grandma got a white Jesus picture in her room, and then she got a black Jesus in the den.
Damn. All right.
So,
who do you believe in? What is the white one in the room for?
I don't know.
I got a question. How do the slave and the slave master worship the same God?
Hey, look here.
I'll never understand it.
They worship the same God because we the only people who still up under the same oppressors. How you gonna I lock you up, then I let you go and tell you how far in the yard you can go. Then if you want to get a house or you want to live out here, now you got to come see me still. You want to go marry somebody, you got to come see me again. If you go buy something, you got to pay me again. You go to work, you got to pay me every time you get paid. Then you still a slave.
That was deep.
How do you slice that?
Damn.
How can somebody even argue with some shit like that? But they like, but listen, this where the whole relationship come in. You know, when you ever seen somebody wake up and say, "Man, praise God just for waking me up this morning."
Or they on social media.
You don't have a high expectation for God. That's all you got to do. You woke me up, cool. I'm so glad you woke me up. I'm glad you woke me up. Oh my goodness, it's just a blessing for me to be woke.
But I guarantee you, once you get that chip, ain't no more waking up when you want to, nigga.
You gonna wake up.
When they check your ass out, you out. Get that chip. You getting the chip?
Fuck no.
You getting the chip?
Nah, I ain't getting the chip.
What if they kick in your door and give you the chip?
I mean, they have to just kill me. I'd be a dead nigga with a chip.
They ain't gonna kill you. They just gonna give you the chip and leave.
Nah, they ain't finna do that. They gonna have to die then.
Okay. I'm just asking, you know.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta
I ain't getting the chip, but I'm gonna be selling the motherfuckers. I gotta come up.
Man, most of these folks, not saying you, but most of these folks who say they not, they gonna take you.
One thing about me, bro, you know how we get down. We ain't linked for no reason.
Yeah, I mean,
I know I ain't gonna have the chip, but if you got the chip, I'm gonna eat off you. You know what I mean? We niggas, right? I got your back, you got mine, right?
Nigga be like, bro, let me hold your hand.
Hey, you got
bro,
mine,
God
right?
damn, boy, put your hand to the phone.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah.
Damn right. Ain't no sense in all of us getting the trip. You know what I mean?
It's like, nigga, you sold out. Hey, look here, nigga, let me rent your arm for a minute, boy. We finna go shopping, baby.
I want to see how they gonna use the powers that be that they think got more influence over black people to get that chip shit.
They gonna use your own people.
All kinds of commercials for this shit.
They gonna use your own people, the rappers, the entertainers, and everybody that you've been worshiping.
They got money.
They are gonna use them.
Can you imagine when rappers start talking about that? You know what I mean?
These motherfuckers
I got my chip.
Listen, man, how motherfuckers is still preaching that shit like, yo, y'all get to the polls and vote because that shit is a popularity contest. We got to show up in record numbers. The reason why we got to show up in record numbers is because we got to show our participation. You know what I'm saying? You look at school districts and shit like that. Participation is a big part of school. So you have to show that the students are participating. You know what I'm saying? So you get a participation grade. And the reason why you get that grade is because they monitoring the participate. But you know the word I'm talking about.
Participation, bro. Take your time. And, you know, that's when you let your mind get the best of you. You know what I mean? You got the words. But you're on Instagram looking at fat asses. That's why you can't enunciate.
Man, I ain't on Instagram, man.
Hey, man, let me tell this lie. These people don't know who telling.
Hey, man, come on, man.
Hey, man, I want to thank y'all for tuning in to the Cognac Boyz podcast today, man. We had a great time building with my boy Corey. You want to tell him your Instagram, Corey?
Corey_pan_Africanist_brown.
He dropping that real knowledge, nigga. Even though you ain't go to college. So you heard it here first. Cognac Boyz podcast. I'm Cognac Boy Fredo.
I'm Cognac Boy Ron the Don, a.k.a. Ron Manley.
Man, get the masses out your face off Instagram, man. We trying to close out the podcast and you doing this shit every time. I tell you, boy. The dumber I get, the more you learn.
Just what the fuck? Hey, just like somebody's uncle. I'm Uncle Cletus. Uncle Cletus, now look here now.
I thank y'all for tuning in. I hope y'all got some knowledge from this shit today, cause we went deep today.
Don't wipe your shoe with the same rag. You understand that you wash your back with.
and wash your damn hands.
Wash your goddamn hands. It shouldn't take no coronavirus for y'all to buy all the goddamn soap.
Hand
dirty
sanitizer.
motherfuckers.
Been dirty.